Hello, I'm Bunnery.
I'm Bread Mower,
and this is
IFXtra.
So we hope you've all had a good week and you're not feeling ill and haven't caught the weird viruses around everywhere.
Yeah, I think people will be okay if people are sensible. Well, I suppose people being sensible. The public being
Doesn't always
sensible
happen,
doesn't
doesn't
always
it?
happen.
No, I know. People keep ringing the theatre saying, "Are you actually open?" So yeah. I'm not sure if people are cancelling because they don't want to be in big crowds and things, but so far we keep going.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We're doing okay. I've still got a bit of a cough from when I was ill the other week. Ferret's got a cold, but it's just a cold. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm all right.
It's good stuff.
Yeah. Okay, what have you been up to this week?
So this week I've been doing some behind the scenes changes. We've had some feedback about reporting items, and this is something that we kind of tweak every so often just to try and get it working as best as we can. So based on some recent feedback, we've made some adjustments to that, which should help us catch more kind of spoilt items before they actually ruin anything, which will be nice. Yeah.
Cool.
I've done some mix play adjustments as well for our interactive stream tech.
For the interference and chill bit?
Well, for anyone who wants to stream, because if you stream on Mixer, just link your Mixer account to your interference account, and then you can press interactive games, and then the audience can mess about with you a bit. Cool. They can either take your colours away, give you extra time, disable your undo, all kinds of things like that.
Yeah, makes it interesting.
If you'd like to see some examples of this, then you can watch our interactive drawing stream, Interference and Chill, which is every Wednesday, 7 p.m. UK time. It's basically just like an hour of either Ferret or sometimes myself drawing, just a bit of chilled out chat. Yeah, it's nice. And you can interact, vote on what you want to see drawn.
Cool. Did some good drawings this week, didn't you?
Well, yes, it was me this week. And I drew a rather good Phoenix Wright.
Yeah.
Rather good in relative, it was good for me. It was supposed to be a scene from one of the games, but I wasn't quite sure what it was because I've never played them. But I thought, well, I'll keep it simple. I'll go for the Phoenix Wright thing that people will know. Well, one of the two.
Is it like an opening scene or something, or?
I don't know. It's just the screenshot that you always see. Well, there's two.
Okay.
I went for him kind of like doing that at his desk, bench, whatever the technical term is in the courtroom. I think the other one would have been objection.
Oh, okay.
But I should play these sometime.
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
Should have a look at that. So yeah, that went really well.
Cool.
We're also testing some adjustments to balance for mix play as well. Some of the stuff is we were kind of feeling it was a bit overpowered, so we've kind of adjusted timeouts and things like that. So that's all quite good.
Cool. I hear we've got a new patron.
We do, yes.
Cool.
So we're on Patreon, patreon.com/interference. If anyone wants to give us a bit of monthly support to put towards the running costs of the game, building in new features, looking after the quiz, all this kind of stuff. But yes, we have a new patron this week. We have Maris, who has joined the group of people supporting us.
Yeah,
thank you very much. We really appreciate your support.
You do.
As I say, this kind of covers the running costs for the game and things like that.
Servers and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. We use a lot of storage.
We do.
For all of these pictures.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we do really appreciate everyone's help there. Cool. Very kind of you. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Okay, is that all the news for now?
Yeah, I think that's everything there.
Okay, let's see who won this week's awards then. Picture of the week this week goes to Tammy Judd for 4 dogs, and those are brilliant portraits of completely different breeds, all done in black and white. That's amazing, Tammy. Well done.
My favourite description this week was "Baked Man Gets His Dough Stolen" by Nathan Villaseñor. Now, I love a good play on words, and obviously if a gingerbread man was going to get mugged, he'd have his dough stolen. Nice work, Nathan Villaseñor.
Community pick of the week this week goes to Epic Eyebrows for Guitar Solo. That is an awesome action shot of someone in mid-riff on his guitar. Looks amazing. Well done, Epic Eyebrows. They were amazing.
Awesome stuff there as always.
Now we're going to have a look at what we were talking about last week in the forums. So last week in the forums, I was asking you, who was your favourite teacher at school? Who influenced you? I had an awesome English teacher. He was really cool. He wore a leather jacket. He was in the band, and he had massive enthusiasm for all literature and Shakespeare and stuff. I think it instilled it in me.
Yeah, that makes sense. I
Yeah.
think.
Who's your favourite teacher?
I had a really awesome physics teacher. I had a few good teachers. I had like a really good English teacher and an IT teacher as well. But yeah, physics teacher, he was awesome. And one of the things I always remember is we used to try and get him off topic, because if you got him off topic, he'd like go off telling a story about something, and you're like, oh yeah, here we go, have a little skive for 10 minutes. But he was so good that you'd get him off topic, and then he'd tell some big wandering story, a bit like me with waffle alerts. And then at the end, he'd be all like, and so that's how inertia works. And it would turn out he wasn't off topic. It was actually just a perfect analogy wrapped up as a story for whatever he was trying to teach us. Yeah. And it's like, oh, hang on, you cheated us. I thought we were having a skive, but we're actually learning. Yeah, it's good stuff.
That's perfect teacher, isn't it? Yeah. Renee said that her favourite teacher was Mrs. Bramwell, another English teacher who was very encouraging and put her work up on the wall, which is always nice, isn't it?
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Artsy Ninja said, my favourite teacher was my 6th grade teacher, Mrs. Connolly. Very kind, helpful, fun, loved to give us projects where we got to go outside and explore. She loved to give us insect science projects where we'd have to collect and name dead bugs. Gross but interesting.
That sounds cool.
I approve science, yeah.
Evelyn Rhett liked her poetry and mythology professor in college. Yeah, he instilled in an interest in myths and stories from around the world. And also, she was like really colourful and wore chunky jewellery. And yeah, she liked people to be themselves, which really helped.
Exactly, yeah. Evelyn Rhett says, she helped me bring out my inner weirdness, and I'm super grateful to her for that. Yeah, people who encourage you to be yourself rather than just a school that churns out clones.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. We're all about people being themselves. Yeah.
Maris's favourite teacher was Mr. Duncan at high school, literature teacher and German teacher. Who not only tutored her and made friends with her, but he also let her sleep if she needed to sleep in class, which is quite cool, isn't it?
Yeah, saying this one time I had his class scheduled before lunch and after lunch, fell asleep in the class before lunch, and he didn't wake me up until the classes after lunch were over.
Aww.
He understood sleep was more important than schoolwork.
That's a good teacher.
I mean, obviously schoolwork's important, but it's a sign of being able to recognise if someone is exhausted, they're not going to be taking things anyway. Exactly, you might as well let them have a rest, and then afterwards they're going to be able to function better. Yeah, that's good. I like that.
You sound like a good man.
I'll never forget the kindness and compassion he showed to me, and the example of what a good man is.
Yeah, that's awesome. So that thread is still there if you want to add to that and tell us about your teachers, isn't it?
Yeah.
But now we're going to be having something a little bit different in the forum.
A new month means a new forum game. Write 3 sentences about yourself, 2 true and 1 a fib. The next player has to spot the lie and then add 3 sentences about themselves. So here's mine. Number 1, I have met Kenneth Branagh. Number 2, I once got chased by an alligator in a swamp. Number 3, I love munching on red peppers. Which one's wrong?
If you'd like to chime in with that, just head over to the general discussion forum. It's the pinned thread for the week, so you'll find it at the top of the thread list.
Cool. And don't forget, tomorrow night is quiz night. Ooh, our favourite night of the week.
Yeah, if you've not seen this before, every Sunday night at 7 p.m. UK time, we run Zeitgeist, the interference quiz of the week, over on our Mixer channel at mixer.com/interference. It's basically like a TV quiz show, except instead of shouting the answers out at the screen, you can actually play along against the rest of the audience.
Yeah, and then you can get on the leaderboard.
Yeah, we take everyone's scores, add them all up and see how everyone did.
Yeah, and we had a new winner last week, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
It was Callum. Got 215, which is a pretty good score.
Yeah, I mean, Callum's been in a few times, like 3 or 4 times maybe. Got the first win. So yeah, that's always nice to see. Yeah, 215, as you say. And then just behind was Grinning Goose on 213. Then we had Rubberfish and Crash Thatch in 3rd place on 202.
Cool. I've got some interesting rounds this week. I've been choosing my pictures from interference.
Yeah, each round is based on one of the weeks drawing some interference. So no one except Bunnery knows what the rounds are, the questions are, or what even what drawings have been picked.
But I can tell you which artists though.
Go on then.
Okay, we've got Artsy Ninja 20. We've got Auntie P, Dowdoodle, Evelyn Rhett, and Jubo, I think, is a new one.
Yeah.
Quite cool.
Yeah, we've got a nice variety of like new players and long-term players as well.
So we've got whole rounds around their pictures. So, yeah. Come along and see what they're all about.
Well, exactly, yeah. If you want to find out which drawings have been chosen and so what the rounds are going to be about, you'll have to join us tomorrow night, Sunday, 7 p.m. UK time, over on mixer.com/interference.
Okay, so I think that's all the news for now. So it just goes to say,
yeah, if you're not already taking part in the game, then get involved at playinterference.com. You can also follow us on Twitter at PlayIFX or on Facebook at PlayInterference. We've also now got a Patreon page at patreon.com/interference if you want to give us a bit of monthly support for the ongoing maintenance of the game, running the quiz, looking after the cats, and all of the other bits we do. You do get some perks like supporter status within Interference, and if you're a quiz player, you can get your own custom entrance shout out from Ava as well.
Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, so I think that's it. So we'll see you again next week.
Yep, have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday.
Bye.
Bye.